our update is here. So we're watching Legal Mindset get accused of crimes by people on the internet, and we're seeing how that's going to go. LUS is encouraging Legal Mindset to sue. We're going to hit this off at the start of the stream, so I get it out of the way, because I'm curious and I want to dig. And we'll also see if Homie's piped up about it, like, himself. Right? Like, why not? We look at people navigating compromising situations on the internet, like, literally all the time. So, you know. It appears that this man has decided to not. Alright. It's understandable. So, hi. When people start making accusations... Okay, so it's not 100% the person I interviewed. Okay, cool. So, when you are trying to investigate accusations of some shit... Oh, I had a thought and it just ran away from me. Bleed. Sorry, no. When someone levies something at you and they say you've done something, if you think that that is not what you have done, and likely even if you have done a foul thing, the appropriate option is usually to fucking listen. Let them peter themselves out and exhaust themselves. And, oh, yeah, sure, give me a minute. You let them exhaust themselves, peter themselves out, you, wear them out. Like, they're gonna waste all their energy aligning a litany of, let's say in the condition it's bullshit, of nonsense and travesty and even fallacy to line up against you. All you have to do is topple it. Socially, you probably only have to topple a little bit of it, but you should probably go for it all. It's better to sit and wait and listen and act decisively and in terminal ways that entirely disarm and dismantle. That's my stance on this. So Andrew not engaging it, so Andrew of Legal Mindset not engaging it right now seems the most reasonable. Like, let this person say, let Alex Novell say everything they're going to say. Let this investigative journalist put everything out in a nice cohesive fashion so you can reply to it bit by bit by bit, but also to where you don't begin to divulge information that may not fall in line with the remainder of the things they'll say. Remembering that the barrier for entry for the person levying something at you, may it be Andrew in this case, may it be someone being may it be someone being lied about in any case, may it be someone bringing the truth in any case. Like, all you need to do is remember that you're going to have to tackle it in an efficient way. And socially, folks are probably going to look for bit by bit things getting knocked down and take that as a carte blanche to give up or to double down. Generally though, like, just listen. Let them exhaust themselves. They will wear themselves out. 100%. So, we're going to dive into this. Again, I'm still taking it skeptically in that, though I appreciate that Alex Novell has gone and accrued evidence for it, usually, when it goes into the realm of someone trying to threaten, like, that someone has done a crime and they're going to expose them, like, I usually wait till we see it, or I go and dig it up myself. Like, so either I'll dig it up myself or the person will say it, rather. So, you know, let's say that, like, some people, how do we put this? Some folks get accused of shit, and they just say they've done it. Like, I see Sierra. We watched a Michelle Mana VOD of her last night. I can probably get there if I, never mind. So, the thing is, when Michelle brings up the clip of I Sierra attesting to everything that they are accused of, that's really easy to clamp down on and be really critical and even grating towards. On the other hand, though the information is partially out there, we're still waiting on a lot more, right? Like, we have been given a lot of data, but a lot of data doesn't mean a lot of actionable information. In this case, it might mean that we have a presumed corroboration of Andrew's police report and found items. We are going to have to accept that though we want to jump to conclusions to exonerate or even implicate a man, it's probably more reasonable to understand that the police would have that data and they will likely be cracking open any archives or any physical hardware they still have, so long as they have not destroyed the evidence at this time. We'll see. They ought to clone things, they ought to keep backups, they ought to be willing to run full compromat campaigns on people. So, we'll see.
Hey guys, here is a update on the legal mindset situation.
Okay, I'll
It's
look at Discord.
getting more and more extreme. So since the video has been posted, since Alex has posted the video, people have tried.
So we'll take in information. We can't attest to what is factual yet, but we're going to take in everything.
To figure out who the witness is, including a parody account for Johnny Somali. And Johnny Somali parody account believes it was a woman called Rachel with mental health problems in the Johnny Somali Discord. So here is Alex's response to that. That's 100% not the person who I interviewed. If your goal here is to dox Andrew's victim, the woman I spoke with in the documentary was just one of the multiple victims of legal mindset. That is a very bold statement to make. I independently verified the person who I spoke with's identity and saw the horrible revenge corn that legal mindset posted of them that he still has yet to remove. So this is a very crazy thing that Alex has been saying here. Again, whoever side you're on, there's got to be more evidence, right? If Alex is making these claims, these are very extreme, probably some of the most extreme claims that you can be making. And now he's saying that there are multiple victims of, and this is the correct Alex Novell from, there's the Alex Novell. I'm going to click on, I just want to make sure I confirm in real time that this is the correct person. Yes, Johnny Somali and the downfall of in real live streaming official documentary. This is indeed the same person who posted the documentary. So let's read a little bit. So Johnny Somali parody account, Johnny So Somali, the anonymous girl Alex Novell interviewed to defame legal mindset with his documentary is Rachel, a known liar and fascist who loves to screw people over. Legal mindset never met this girl, sees a troll, and get this, Johnny Somali's Discord. So this was retweeted by legal mindset. This is pathetic and sad. And I'm going to read you this. So we just...
Okay, cool. So he's going to read it, but no, not really. I'm going to read it.
Found...
Okay, cool. So we just found out that this anonymous girl Alex Novell used to defame legal mindset with his Johnny Somali documentary. Her name is Rachel Blank. A known, in quotes, a known liar and, in quotes, fascist. I'm just gonna abandon racialism because I'm tired of that shit. Anywho's, and colorism, just get that shit out of here. But whatever. It's irrelevant. It's relevant to this. So she attests that she's attested to be, in quotes, a white fascist, but genuinely, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Who loves to screw people over. Legal mindset never, in underlined in bold, never met this girl. She's just some random girl Alex and Johnny took advantage of. Even though LM never met Rachel, that didn't stop Alex and Johnny from using her to lie about LM anyway, is what's written here.
In hair and white fascist who loves to screw people over. Johnny took advantage of Johnny from using her to lie about legal mindset anyway. Alex coached her. Furthermore, she's a troll and get this, Johnny Somali's Discord. Alex, no avail. I don't know what that means. You lose all credibility for this stunt. Worse, you thought you can...
So this is, if memory serves, right? This is legal mindset's reply to Alex, right? Likely, so you know how I said you probably want to wait and like stack up your evidence? That does hurt your brand, and sometimes lashing out quickly might help it. Like, let's say that you do wait. What might you encounter? People will now no longer trust you, and we all know what happened with Mr. Beast. The 6-week news cycle was so fast, it caused people back in the day, 20 years ago, to feel like they'd fucked up by attesting to stuff within 6 weeks. The media cycle we have now is tighter and faster, and social media even more so. So I see having to reply as a thing you might feel goaded into, but I want to see how this goes and plays out. I do not feel like replying to this person. If this is indeed legal mindset typing 2 pages at Johnny Somali, then that is just like, I get it.
Get away with it.
If it's other folks investigating and compiling this, whatever.
You're a lowlife. I knew when you failed to show me.
But it would control the narrative. And that might be a thing we should stare at very quizzically and very questioningly.
The alleged police report submitted by some girl, this narrative about an underage relationship was a complete lie. You deliberately lied to try and trick your viewing audience about legal mindset. That scar in your head must have reached your brain. Rachel has some serious mental issues and drug issues, and you took advantage of her. So this is a parody account. It's interesting, right? Legal mindset is saying, hey, don't make ad hominem attacks. And all I see online is ad hominem attacks all the time. Johnny So Smelly.
True.
We knew you.
I mean, that is true. No, Legal Mindset. I enjoy their content Legal Mindset puts out. And I was giggling in Legal Mindset chat when when everyone was giggling that Johnny and Hank might be sharing a bed, and Legal Mindset made the implication they might be fucking. So, yeah, no, that does happen. Homie does do that shit sometimes. That is true.
You like pulling stunts like this. You tried it with Bong Bong, and you thought you can get away with it with Legal Mindset. I don't know who Bong Bong is. I'm new to this drama. Like everyone, everything you do with your life, you failed. You may have wiped your Discord when you had Rachel lie about Legal Mindset there and on your behalf, but that still didn't exactly work. And get a vasectomy, you smelly dwarf. Okay, so again, Rachel, aka blank blank, in an interview, you said you were a degenerate. Yes, you are. The fact that you are a willing accomplice to this by following a script created by Alex shows you have no self-respect. You are a piece of shit, and the fact that it gives you joy hurting someone with lies proves you're actually a real big lump of shit. F you and fascism. And it is my pleasure exposing you jackasses. So that was the parody account that was retweeted by Legal Mindset. Legal Mindset, I believe, supports this account, this parody account. So then Alex responds, that's 100% not the person I interviewed. If your goal here is to dox Andrew's victim, the woman I spoke with in the documentary was just one of the multiple victims. And again, highlighting that Alex is, again, saying that he had spoken to multiple victims, not one victim. There were multiple victims. The allegations are pretty extreme. I mean, if you thought one victim was an extreme allegation, what about multiple? Independently verified a person who I spoke with's identity. So Alex does know that person's identity and saw the horrible revenge corn that Legal Mindset posted of them that he still has yet to remove. So that's Alex here. Alex, please just stop. I knew you were going to say this, even if I grant your contention. You still did not come up with a police report via FOIA of any girl of any age that submitted a police report on Legal Mindset. You lied.
So you said to accept a DM request. People can just DM me on Discord. Preferably if you need something. You'll just type it in general, though. Because, I don't know. I lose track of stuff. Just type it in general. It's easier. But, that said, you could just message me, but I'd rather not DM someone about anything unless you have a reason to, that you can, if you have a reason to send me something and you're like, oh, bitch, I'm trying to, leak this, I'm not involving myself. And I don't know, just, what do you need? What's up? Sorry, I've looked at Discord a bit, finally.
You know that in court, they will not just take your word for it. You blank blank, they will discover you coached a effing... Okay, so now it's getting pretty extreme.
It's
whether
been
or
extreme.
not, this is a very extreme, the idea that there are multiple victims, and this isn't even the lawyer who Ethan Klein, Asmongold, and Tectone have been promoting, in part because of their defense of the lawsuits against Dennons and Froggen, appears to be nothing more than a passport bro. Legal.
It is going to toss a lot in the mix. Now, Mr. Piker's been calling this person a passport bro for quite a while. He never said why, to my understanding. So if he did and I missed it, that sucks for me. But otherwise...
Mindset breaks down in detail how to hire blank workers off the streets of Thailand, where 40% of all blank workers are children. He's masquerading as a legal expert while preaching to his fans the benefits of blank tourism in a country riddled with child blank, and saying that this guy is just confidently doing this. And so, again, there does seem to be some. This was posted July 10th. It does seem like it's very interesting. It is very interesting. So I would say because Legal Mindset is a lawyer, he's
Running it back a
in
second.
detail how to hire blank.
Sorry, I need to.
This is a very extreme, like the idea that there are multiple victims, and this isn't even the lawyer who Ethan, Klein, Asmongo, and Tectone have been promoting, in part because of their defense of the lawsuits against Dennons and Froggen, appears to be nothing more than a passport bro. Legal Mindset breaks down in detail how to hire blank workers off the streets of Thailand, where 40% of all blank workers are children. He's masquerading as a legal expert while preaching to his fans the benefits of blank tourism in a country riddled with child blank, and saying that this guy is just confidently doing this. And so, again, there does seem to be some. This was posted July 10th. It does seem like it's very interesting. It is very interesting. So I would say because Legal Mindset is a lawyer, he's better able to deal with this. It's one of those things like the drama is the drama, and here, what are the legal consequences of the drama? Clearly, on one side, if this is defamation, Alex will be sued and he will lose everything, including his reputation. On the other side, there's jail time. I mean, there is literal jail time. If there are multiple victims, there could be multiple jail sentences. This is extreme, and this is extreme. These accusations are not something that will disappear. These accusations are not something that. And let's actually look at Legal Mindset. So Legal Mindset agrees.
Yeah, it doesn't disappear. It actually worsens, and I'm pretty sure I covered how it might. But my curiosity is like, am I missing something? Is there like Twitter noise that I'm missing? Hold on.
With the Johnny So Somali account, that this is a person from the Discord channel. Legal Mindset says Somali's Discord isn't made up of the best or brightest. We've proven this consistently. Their attempts at defamation are not only idiotic, but projection, particularly of their leader, who's under real investigation for violating the Korean Child Welfare Act. So, interestingly enough, right, the person the documentary is about, Johnny Somali, is literally being in court over the Korean Child Welfare Act based on the deep fakes that he was sharing. So that's Legal Mindset. He's clear. This is the.
Do I have to log in for this to load? Okay, give me a second. Wait, do I?
Fred, I knew something was fishy about the documentary. That's not the only thing, but we'll debunk Alex entirely. Oh, I'm well aware, especially with how unusually hyper-focused he was on that part of the documentary regarding you, even more so than with Ramsey and Poseidon. Genuine question, is this guy blank? Did he not know that if you took him to court for defamation, and there's no way he would get away with coaching someone to lie, and that he would lose 100% since this is clearly reckless disregard of the truth? He clearly has a disorder.
There you go.
I didn't know you were a licensed doctor. This is wild. Dude, this is nuts. Just out of curiosity, how many defamation lawsuits can you file against Ramsey at this point? C seems cute. I can change her. Okay. I reiterated, I asked Alex over and over again about the FOIA and any police report by a girl of any age. He refused to tell me he found anything. He even did a FOIA on Legal Mindset. We received nothing about a police report from an alleged victim. Yeah, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is definitely a drama that I will continue to cover because, again, you have a lawyer and you have these allegations are either going to break somebody in bankruptcy, which we've covered via Cara Jobs before, or end up in somebody in jail, which is, this is a very extreme accusation that hopefully Legal Mindset will address very soon. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hi, guys.
I think that this is a fucking slurry. Begging you to not cover this topic. I'm only one cover it neutrally. It has legal implications, both civil and criminal. This is an issue of defamation, which this channel focuses on. If I were not to cover this, you would know someone paid me off. Sorry, if I were not to cover this, you would know someone. Then you would know someone had paid me off. I have 0 sponsors. Donate all AdSense revenue to my Uber Eats drivers or animal shelters. I don't beg you to join a Patreon or become a member, or donate money. This channel is for legal education. There is a lot to learn here. Yeah, I try not to ask for shit either, but I just don't because I'm a piece of shit. I mean, also because I'm a fucking goofball and a goober, and I just like to learn for fun. I don't really do it for any reason. All right. So we already heard the reading of this. And we did get to watch the text of this. So this is the last reply, and then this was posted 4 hours ago with context, the 17-hour ago reply. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I gotta say, like, LUS does seem to be giving it a very neutral coverage. I greatly appreciate that because, again, like, I'm not willing to. I will listen to everything. That does not mean I believe anything. That does not detract from anyone's statements or experiences. I am just lol what the fucking in fucking hyper fucking mode. Like, what? Do you drop any weird memes? Do you do weird memes? Are you leaking DMs? No, you're not. What's this? No, nothing. And again, there's nothing else otherwise recently. Just the Vitali video dropping, whatever. That's not really anything we needed to care about. This, on the other hand, was, but, you know, whatever. Am I missing any context that might be relevant?